VUI plus the third term, that is this term actually. Now what is the product of a complex number with its conjugate? So the product of the complex number with its conjugate is really, what do you call, the magnitude of its square. So you're going to have the norm of v square minus 2 times of the real part of the sum that goes from I equal to 1 to n, okay? And the magnitude of the inner product of v unit vector ui square plus what? Plus what? Plus the last term, that is sum that goes from I equal to 1 to n, and magnitude of v ui square. Okay, so we're almost there. Now, here is an interesting thing that you can do. So this is really one of the basic identity, that if you take the real part of the z, okay, take the real part of any complex number z, then this can be estimated by the magnitude of the z. Okay, so if z is x plus iota y, then x is always less than or equal to square root of x square plus y square actually. So this identity holds. So if I treat this as really like a complex number, then what? By the way, this is really real actually. Okay, I'm doing silly thing. Okay. This is the magnitude of vi square. So what would be the real part of the magnitude? The real part of the real number. So it's going to be, so there is no need to write this actually, because the real part would be the same. And once you have this, so we are done actually, think about it. So it's 2 times of this term plus 1 times this term. So these are the same terms actually. So what is going to remain finally, okay, what is going to remain finally is going to be the norm of v square minus I equal to 1 to n, and magnitude of v ui square. And on this side, if you keep track, you have that you have what? You have that this is bigger than or equal to 0 actually. So everything is bigger than or equal to 0. So in other words, this is altogether bigger than or equal to 0. And if this is bigger than or equal to 0, just bring this term onto the other side, so you have this Bessel's inequality. So you have this Bessel's inequality, and this completes the proof, and this almost ends this chapter. So we will carry on our discussion in the next meeting, in the next session. And the second important thing, please go through this stuff in detail, and please do the exercises that I am uploading on LMS or the Moodle, and let's arrange a Zoom session for the case if you have any queries actually. So thank you very much.